This is without a doubt the easiest way to start making money with TikTok Shop dropshipping right now. And the best part about this is you don't need any money up front. You don't need to build a website. And it's so simple. People are literally making thousands of dollars daily just by listing products they found in under 5 minutes. And I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to set this up today, even if you're a complete beginner. Now, before we dive into the step-by-step process, let me quickly explain what TikTok Shop dropshipping actually is and why it's so much easier than traditional dropshipping. So in the traditional dropshipping model, this is pretty much how it works. We have customers, they are on Facebook, they're just looking around at what their friends are doing, and they get served up an ad. Now, that is an ad that you have paid for, and you are paying for it even if it doesn't result in you making any money. What will then happen is that the customer has to make a choice. Do they look at the ad or do they skip over it? And many customers are just going to skip over it. Now, if they do decide to engage with it, they then have to click on the ad, land on your website, a website that you had to make and you had to pay to make, and you had to pay for a domain name as well, which is more money you've put into this business without ever knowing if you're actually going to make any money from it. At that point, the customer looks at the site, they decide whether they trust it or not, and if they do, they will enter in their credit card details and then actually purchase from you. And there are a lot of points here where customers will drop off and not actually purchase anything from you. Now, let's look at TikTok Shop dropshipping because it is very different. So over here, this is how it works on TikTok. We have customers, they are on TikTok looking at videos, and they see a video about a product that looks really cool. If they like it, all they have to do is click a button that's on that video and they purchase the product. It is that simple. And because they've already purchased stuff on TikTok before, their credit card details are already in there. They don't have to enter them again. So this really results in customers being a lot more impulsive about their purchases than this system right here. And because they're seeing videos about the product from different creators on TikTok, it also builds a lot of trust for them much, much faster. So this is really the power of TikTok Shop dropshipping, especially when you combine it with those videos that can really go viral and sell your products for you. All right, so now that you understand how this works, let's actually get you set up with your own TikTok Shop account. Now, I've seen other tutorials that make this way more complicated than it needs to be. So let me show you exactly how to do this the easy way. Let's start by coming over to Google and just search for TikTok Shop Seller Central Sign Up. And if you search for that, then the first result will be the one that you want. Your page should now look like this. This is where you can actually sign up for an account. So I'm going to go ahead and start this with you. So first it'll ask for a phone number or email. So let me go ahead and enter in my email. Now, after doing that, they may send you a code to your email. Just go ahead and grab that and put it in, and then we'll select a password and I'll see you on the next screen. Now, this is where they're going to ask you a lot of information about who you are and what kind of business that you have. Again, you want to be completely honest about this because you will have to verify this later. Now, most people are just going to sign up as an individual. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one. And you'll see down here, these are the requirements that you're going to have to submit if you want to sign up as an individual. They're going to ask for a driver's license or state ID. They'll need your name, date of birth, and the last four of your social along with your address. Each different business requires different documents. So you can see if I switch, then it gives me the other information that I need instead. Or for a corporation, there are different requirements. But again, we'll just stick with individual for this one. And then I'll click on next. All right, so this is where you have to upload your identification information like a passport or state ID. This is required to actually get signed up for them. So you do want to make sure that you did this. I did this myself, so I can't do it again. But this is a pretty straightforward process. From this point on, they're just going to walk you through exactly what they need from you. And then it may take a few days to actually get verified. Some people will get verified instantly, but for a lot of people, it does take a couple of days. Okay, so while we're waiting for your account to get approved, let's go ahead and set up the tool that's going to make this entire dropshipping process automated for you. It's called AutoDS. This is it right here. And this is actually the software that I've been using for over 5 years now to help me automate all of my dropshipping stores. And they have generously sponsored today's video, so I did want to thank them for that. Now, we're going to use this right now to find winning products, but later on, we're going to use this to actually automate every step of our dropshipping process. So to get started with this, go ahead and click the link in the description of this video, and that will land you on a page that looks like this. You do want to make sure you use that link. It is my affiliate link, but by using that link, you'll actually get an extended trial for just $1. Normally the trial is just for 2 weeks, but with that link, you'll get a full month to try out this software for just $1. Now, once on this page, go ahead and enter in all of this information that they're asking for right here. Click on Join Now, and I'll see you on the next screen to show you what you have to do next to get set up. All right, so now on this page, they're asking you where you are going to be selling your products, because believe it or not, this software actually works with lots of different selling channels. You can sell on Shopify, you can sell on eBay, you can sell on Amazon, all from within one AutoDS account. But right now, all we're interested in is TikTok Shop, so I'm going to click right here where it says TikTok. Now, you are signing up with a trial for just $1, but you do have to choose a package, which means that after the trial is over, they will roll you into the plan that you select right now. So there's a few different options here. Let me go through all of these because a lot of people get kind of stuck here. I want to make sure you have the right package for you. So over here on the right, you can see they have annual plans or monthly. You can switch that however you want. I signed up for the annual one to get the discount, and because I know I'm going to keep using it month after month. So over here, you see that they have an import plan. You don't want the import plan because all that does is import products into TikTok Shop. It doesn't do any of the other automation, which is really important. So the plan you want to start with is called the starter plan right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. You see it says start now for just 99 cents. All right, so now here are the details again. You're not going to be charged anything more than 99 cents until after your trial is over. So you do want to go ahead and enter in your credit card details right here and then click on continue. Next, AutoDS is going to walk you through how to connect your account with TikTok Shop so that it can automate your dropshipping store for you. Now, once you're done with that, you will now be logged into your account. You'll see the dashboard right here. This is what it looks like. And there's a lot going on here. On the left here is this whole panel with all these different options right here. There's a whole lot going on right here, but don't feel overwhelmed by this. There's a lot that you don't need to master at first. In this video, I'm going to show you the basic things that you need to get set up and running. Then as you scale up, you can try some of the more advanced features. And we'll start by diving into finding products that are actually going to make us money. This is where most people get stuck, but I'm going to show you the easy way to find products that are already proven winners using AutoDS. So we're going to come inside of AutoDS, and on the left here, you want to click right here where it says Ads Spy. Now, before I show you how this works, you have to understand how products are sold on TikTok. Let me show you an example to make this clear. So let's look at this product right here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So what are we looking at here? So this is a video that's on TikTok, right? It's the same TikTok that you use on your phone. This video just comes up for people. But when they're watching this video, they are given the option to click through and to buy this product right here. That is how TikTok Shop works. TikTok Shop dropshipping works. And what makes it so powerful? Because we have these incredibly powerful videos that are going viral, but the difference between this and like Instagram is that you can click through, or your customers can click through and actually buy a product that you're selling. So let me go ahead and show you what this engagement section is right here, because this is going to be very important when you're doing your product research. So right here, we can see that this video has over 300,000 views. It has 142 shares, 1,300 likes, 223 comments, and the interaction rate is 0.52%, which is decent. And all the interaction rate means is that it's the number of views compared with the total interactions, which includes comments, shares, and likes, which is 0.52%. Honestly, though, the most important thing is the views. The more views a video is getting, the better. As a cherry on top, the higher the interaction rate, the better as well. Because high interaction rate means that people are not only watching it, but they're engaging with it. They like this product. Something about it stands out for them. So we're not going to try to figure out for ourselves which videos are popular and doing well. This is giving us the data, right? If this video is doing well, then this product is selling well. So what can we do now? Well, if we find a good product like this, which AutoDS just gives us, we can now find something similar on our supplier's website. Now, when I say our supplier's website, what I mean is you can dropship onto TikTok Shop using several different suppliers. You can use Amazon, you can use Walmart, but my preferred supplier to dropship from is eBay.com. And there are a few reasons for this, but the primary ones is just because they have such a ton of different products at really good prices. And the products for sale on here are very similar to the ones that people sell on TikTok Shop. And more importantly, they give us tracking numbers that we can actually use on TikTok. So let me go ahead and try to find something similar to this soda can tab opener on eBay. Soda can tab opener. And we see stuff like this. This is pretty good right here, right? We see this one, which is very similar. Now, I'm only interested in products that are shipping from the United States. These are shipping from China, so that's not good. And ideally, you want a seller that is top rated plus, because that's going to make your life a whole lot easier, especially if you have like returns. So let me go ahead and open up this one. But what I'm looking for is a product that's as similar as possible, that's as cheap as possible. So let me see if we can find something. Here's one that's a little bit better, right? It's a little bit cheaper. So open up that one. This one is even cheaper. They don't quite look the same. Oh, here we go. This one's a lot better right here. $8.50. All right, so I actually have a few options here, but I'm not seeing anything significantly cheaper than what we've already looked at. So let's look at the ones that have already opened. So this is the first one right here. And generally what I'm looking at is the price. I want ones that are as cheap as possible. I'm also looking at the reviews that the seller has. The more reviews they have, the better. And the more likely it is that they don't just have one of these, but they're selling multiple of them. And we also check right here at the quantity, how many are available. Now, even though it says they only have 2 available, most sellers on eBay, a lot of sellers, I should say, actually have more than what they say available. They just keep this low, especially if they're using stock images like this. That's a really good sign that they actually have a lot of these. But coming over here, let's see, like this seller has more feedback. They actually have sold 5, which is a really good sign. And this one's a bit cheaper. So I kind of like that one. And this seller has a ton of feedback, as you see, over 2,000 feedback. And they've sold 2 as well, which is another great sign. But in this case, I think they're all good. So I'm just going to go with the cheapest one, which is this one right here. We can see that it's nice and cheap. We can see that the seller has great positive feedback, and a lot of it. We see that they've sold this 5 times, which is a good sign that they have a lot in stock. And I also like to check that they have free shipping and free returns, which they do. So perfect product right here. And notice that I don't need to sell the exact same one. I'm not looking for this exact same product that is being sold on TikTok already. In fact, I want something slightly different so that I can slightly stand out from the competition. But now that we found one product, let's go ahead and see if we can find another one using the same thing. And literally all I'm doing in here is coming into the Ad Spy tool and looking for some of these different products that really jump out at me and that have good stats on them. So here's another one right here that I like the look of. This is a magnet for your phone that kind of can stick anywhere. I can definitely see why this video has gone viral and this product has gone viral because it's super cool looking, right? We can see it has a lot of views, even better interaction rate than the last product. So all that looks promising. And this is the product right down here. So it's a 360-degree rotatable magnetic phone holder. So let's see if we can find that on eBay. And coming into the results, I'm not quite seeing anything similar. Here we go, right here. This one looks very, very promising because it's pretty cheap at $14.99. Again, on TikTok, really the cheaper the better. You see that over 71 have sold already, which is a really good sign. So let me go ahead and open up that one. Let's see if there's anything similar. I'm not seeing anything too similar here. Maybe this one. Let's pop up that one. That's the same one we just looked at. Yeah, so I think those are the 2 most promising. Oh, here's another one right here. Pop up this one. So let's take a look at this one. This one was the cheapest at $12.89. The seller has good feedback here. It says more than 10 available and 28 have sold, which is a really good sign. And we have free shipping and 30-day returns. All right, so all of that looks good. So I think this is the winner because it is the cheapest one right there. All right, so now that we've found some winning products, let me show you how we can use AutoDS now to completely automate the rest of this business for you. So you can literally make money while you sleep. And we're gonna start here by adding our products into AutoDS, which will then add them into TikTok Shop. So returning back here to AutoDS, I'm gonna click on the top left here where it says add product, add a single product. And I'm going to go ahead and find the product on eBay I wanna sell, which is this one. And I'm just gonna copy down the URL. That's all you need is a URL for this product. And I'm gonna go ahead and paste it in here and click on the orange button. So what AutoDS has just done is that it's brought everything from over here in eBay and brought it into AutoDS for me automatically. So right here, for instance, we can see that it brought in the title for us. It automatically selects a category, so I don't have to search for that as well. It automatically selects the best shipping method. And probably most importantly, it turns these on down here. What are these? So first up, we have stock monitoring. What that means is that let's say this item, after I list it on TikTok Shop, let's say it goes out of stock and it's no longer available. Well, the software will automatically put it out of stock in my TikTok Shop for me, so I don't accidentally sell a product that I can't fulfill. Also, we have stock monitoring right here. Sorry, price monitoring. Price monitoring does the same thing, but for the price. So let's say this price changes. Let's say it goes up in price. Well, in that case, the software will automatically increase the price for me inside of my TikTok Shop. And then we have auto ordering, which literally, once someone buys a product from you on TikTok Shop, the software will automatically buy it from eBay for you and have it shipped directly to your customer. So all of that is automated on the back end. What else does it do for us right now? Well, it brings in the description right here. We have a full, nice looking description of this product. If this is available in different variations, you can see all of them here, but we're just doing the one variation. And it brings in all of the images. And the other thing it does is based on your settings, it will increase the price as well. So we're not selling this product on TikTok Shop for $6.43. We're gonna sell it for more. How much more? Well, you don't have to do the math. You don't have to worry about it. AutoDS is taking the price of the product. It's adding in any sort of fees that TikTok charges you. If you're paying sales tax on eBay, it's gonna factor that in as well. All of this based on your settings, and it's going to increase it even more so you actually make a profit. So you never have to worry about accidentally selling an item at a loss. So I like to just change up two things here in AutoDS before I list it. First, we'll come back to the images. And I just like to make sure that all these images make sense and they're good. Sometimes the images don't apply to the product because we have different colors that we're not actually selling, but all of these look good. And the other thing I'll do is this is the main image that is by default, the same one that's on eBay. But I like to see if there's maybe a better main image for this product. So maybe something like this. I actually think this is a better main image. I'm going to set this as my main image so that if someone else is selling the same product, mine's going to look a little bit different. And I think this just optimizes the product a lot more because this is a better main image. So boom, I just changed that. That takes 1 second. Then we'll return back to the product tab and we just have to optimize this title. So this title is optimized for eBay and it's pretty good for TikTok Shop. But if you notice right here, we're only using 79 of the available 255 characters. So this title could be much, much longer, and we should make it longer for TikTok Shop to really fill it with good keywords. So I'm going to optimize this with AI. If you click right here, this will use AI. And I always change my tone to sellable and leave this as balanced. And then I click on AI right here. So now we have a great title right here. I'm just going to go ahead and use that one. I'll click on save. And now we have a much better, much longer title for us right here. And now once you're ready and you're happy with that product, you can click on the top right here where it says save and import. And that will then be live in your TikTok Shop. And then once you do that for that first product, you can go ahead and do that for your other products as well. So I would grab the URL for this one and come here and add it to AutoDS as well. Now let me show you a few more things about AutoDS just so you're familiar with it. So here on the left, we click on products. We can see all the products you have listed in your store. In this dummy store, I just have the one product right now. And once you get orders, you'll actually be able to see them all inside of your AutoDS account right here as well. Okay, so now that you have products listed in your store, the real question becomes how are customers going to find them and actually purchase your products? So this is where TikTok Shop really shines compared to traditional dropshipping. Before I get into that though, if you're finding this helpful so far, please make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the channel because I'm always releasing step-by-step tutorials just like this one on the easiest ways to make money online. Okay, so primarily there are two ways that customers find your products. First is organically. Just as people are going through TikTok Shop, they are looking for products they want to buy, they see your product, they like it, they make an impulse purchase. And the best way to optimize for that is everything we've already done. Good titles, good photos, and finding good products. So you've done all that already. You're gonna get some organic traffic just with that. But what makes TikTok Shop so powerful is their affiliate program. So right here on TikTok Shop, I'm inside what's called the Affiliate Center. And this is where you can actually get other creators to actually promote your products for you in their videos. So I suggest you sign up for something called an open collaboration. This is it right here. And what this will do is this will automatically approve any creator to promote your products for you. So as an example, let's go back to that soda tab I showed you before. So this video right here, it's very likely that the person that made this video isn't the person who's selling it on TikTok Shop. Instead, what's going on is they saw this product on TikTok Shop, they liked it, they made a video about it, and they linked to someone else's product. Now, if I were to watch this video on my phone and were to click through and to buy this product, then the creator is going to get a small commission for it. And of course, the person selling it is going to make most of the money for it. And I hope you understand the power of this. This means there's no upfront advertising costs for you. All you have to do is add the products into your store, put them into an open collaboration so any collaborator can work with them, and suddenly you're getting people to promote your product for you. And a lot of times these videos go super viral, which means that you can make a ton of money as those videos, those free videos that you didn't even pay for, are selling your product for you. Now, before we wrap this up, let me share a few advanced tips that most people don't talk about that can really help you scale this entire business up. And these are some of the strategies that I think separate the people that are making a few dollars from this from the people that are making thousands. First, you need to be patient with yourself. You want to start slow and give yourself time to understand the process and to work with it. I see a lot of people who try to list like hundreds of products right out the gate, and they end up overwhelmed, making mistakes, and ultimately actually not making that much money. So start maybe with 5 to 10 products, learn how the system works, see what sells, and then you can start to scale up from there. Next, once you get comfortable with the process, consider hiring a virtual assistant. They can actually do everything for you. I would start them out with product research, and you can easily find people like this on sites like Fiverr. You can then give them access to your AutoDS account so they can find winning products, add them to your store, and do a lot of it for you so you literally have to do very little. It's a real game changer. Next, I would encourage you to start out by keeping your costs low. So if you are interested in doing this, definitely sign up with my affiliate link for AutoDS because again, with that, you get an entire month to try out this system for yourself for just $1 and to see if it works for you before you really commit to it. And finally, really pay attention to trends and seasonal opportunities. The beauty of TikTok Shop is that trends can explode overnight. And if you're paying attention to what's happening on the platform, you can catch those trends early and ride those waves. And seasonal stuff as well. Don't forget about that, like back to school products in August or outdoor gear in the spring. Timing can make a huge difference for a lot of your success. So there you go. There's a complete guide on how to get set up with TikTok Shop dropshipping, even if you are a complete beginner. If you want to try it out for yourself, make sure to grab my affiliate link for AutoDS in the description of this video. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.